Hi, I'm Judy Henderson of Judy Henderson Casting. I'm an independent casting director, and I cast everything: film, TV, commercials, voiceovers and on camera, and theater. I do a lot of theater as well. I came to New York and I was married and didn't want to teach, and I had a letter of introduction to a friend of my father's and mother's sister, and she worked for a producer. And I saw the anime, Franklin was her name, and I went and met her, and she introduced me to Joan Dincheco, who was a casting director. And Joan and I began to work together, and she's kind of like my mentor. As she was the original casting director for One Life to Live and All My Children, and she did the Patty Duke Show and Car 54, Where Are You? And I learned everything from her and still use what she taught me. And after I worked with her, I went to a advertising agency, and I was there for a number of years, and from there I went out on my own. I have been doing this for a long time and still love it. I'm the casting director for the new group, and we've done a number of fantastic plays, one of which was Morning Becomes Electro, which we did last year, and a production of Hurly Burly. I was the original casting director for This Is Our Youth, Kenny Lonergan's first play, and now I'm casting his latest play, The Starry Messenger. I love working with the new group because the work is innovative and it's cutting edge and it's always different. I also like doing films. I think that the three films that I loved working on were two with Richard Linklater. One was Before Sunrise, the other was Suburbia, and Eric Bogosian worked with us on that as well. And the third was LIE, Michael Cuesta's film, which was a very exciting and original piece that Brian Cox was in, and of course Paul Dano. It was his debut performance. I think those three, and possibly the next film I did with Michael, which was 12 and Holding, because I was able to find some very exciting young performers who have gone on to do exciting work, and that's very fulfilling. I'm doing Michael's latest film now, Rhodey, and we've just signed some great people. I'm really excited about that. Well, the new group is a not-for-profit theater here in New York that was started by Scott Elliott. Our first production was Ecstasy, the Mike Leigh play, and we were in this tiny, tiny theater. Uh, it was a black box theater, and that's the kind of theater that has no stage. The audience is sitting in a raked space, and the stage is the floor of the theater. Very, very tiny. I don't even think we had 99 seats. And it was a huge success, and Scott became an overnight sensation from that production. And we were sort of on the map as the interpreters of Mike Leigh in America. We've since done most of his plays, and they have been very well received. Uh, I think that I like working with them because they're so nice. Scott is a super guy, and the whole group at the new group is special. I'm part of that family, and that feels very good, especially when most people don't have an ongoing relationship with a company. So it's like a safe haven for me, and I'm able to do creative work, and I'm part of the team always, and it's been very emotionally and artistically rewarding for me. Well, I think it was very exciting when I was nominated for Hurly Burly and won that award and accepted it. I was really thrilled because it was an award that was given to me by people I respect. I think casting directors are very creative and special people. Most of us love actors and love doing what we're doing, and people very often don't understand what we do. So when I got that award and was recognized in that way, it was really terrific. The nominations are also terrific. I was nominated for 5 pieces of work, 4 plays and the film LIE, and to be recognized in that way has been an extremely satisfying, emotionally satisfying part of my life. I also was picked as one of the top 20 casting directors in the country by the Ross Report, which was a great honor as well. And from that, I was given all this stuff from, who's who in America and that kind of thing. And I thought that was really great until I found out you really had to pay to be part of it. So it was an honor, but I would have had to pay for that honor. So it wasn't really the same as the other recognitions.